Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel, and we make a product here. It's a cool little vise. I'll show you how it's used as we go along. So follow along as we weld it up. And I align everything with it. So the vise is the big weldment, and we've done a lot of work on it to make sure everything's nice and rigid and strong. The jaws themselves will hold round parts real easily. Traditional flat clamping area just like a normal vise. And then we have a feature to allow you to press in and press out U-joints, and we'll show you that towards the end of the video. Then we put a small work area on the back of the vise, not meant to be an anvil, but if you have to do any light tapping or drilling, you can drill into it and you're not going to hurt it at all. I always do a test piece when I'm MIG welding. You're pretty happy with those? Now we'll weld it up. I do use a little anti-spatter spray. So I keep doing my little circles, and that's, how they come out. Then we start working with CK Worldwide, and they sent us this Flex Lock torch. Man, do I like it. Alright, so got the jaws in. Now we'll get those welded up. So we got it all welded up and assembled. Got it all cleaned up and ready for a good coat of the Steelite coating. So let me show you how you use this thing. Alright, so we just start by putting the drive shaft in the vise. We pull the cap off. Keep in mind we've already taken out our grease fitting, and then we just advance the center screw just to get it set up so that we can press the cap. And we'll just close the vise up. Now if you're running something like an impact wrench, pull the cap off. Then there's this center in the U-joint. That's what the end of the screw is made for. The center's in there. You can see it lines up on the U-joint. Just press it across. And if you don't have enough screws showing, you can always just press it over with the screw there. And then always make sure that you if you drop any of these little needles that you pick them up. That's just taking the shaft out. Once you got your cap there, you can just use the other side of the jaws. Get the cap just pressed in. Make sure you're moving the joint to make sure you're not shearing off any pins or anything. That one right there is recessed in. Remember, this is for the field. You're not doing this to be a drive shaft shop. That one's recessed in. Alright, so then just back that out of your way. Make sure it's seated well. And then last but not least, you have to remove your grease zert in order to get the U-joint out. That goes back in. Alright, so that was building our trail vise. That was to press U-joints in and out. Now if your caps are damaged, you'll have to get those little grooves cleaned out to try to get those in there. And make sure that when you're pushing the caps in, one of the needles don't fall out. Because if needle falls out and lays flat, you're not going to get the caps in all the way. But it's made to go in a receiver. And that way you can easily press the caps out. You'll want to set the U-joint in flat against this jaw and just press with this screw on the other. You know, it's 15/16 and it just goes right in. There's a small work surface, right? It's not made to be, you're not forging knives on the trail. If you got a tap on something, if you got a drill, you can drill against this. If you drill into it a little bit, you're not going to hurt it. And then, you know, it's painted with the steelite, so if you have to make any touch-ups in the field, it's just black steelite paint. It's very durable, it's very thick. I found that it lasts a lot longer than normal paint does. So this is going on sale on our other page, which is Jeeping Mo. It'll be listed as the 4x4 Fab Shop Trail Vise. So all you'll need is a pin to go in. I always suggest the bolt lock. Love that thing. But you just want to carry a standard pin. That's all you really need. And a 15/16 socket. Use impact or not, it's up to you. So it's a medium duty vise. Made for U-joints for holding. You can hold round stuff, flat. But I'd love to know your comments on what you think about it. And reach out to me. We can get you set up. If you don't see any available on the website, let me know what you want and we'll go from there. So this has been another edition of 4x4 Fab Shop. Check out some other videos that pop up here and I'll see you there.